I'll be speaking on the unchurched. The unchurched. You see, the devil has successfully taken some people out of fellowship. He has stopped them from fellowshipping with brethren. These people do not see any reason to gather and fellowship with brethren. To them, it is a waste of time. You hear people say things like, "Well, I can worship God in my house." Your faith is in your heart. It's not necessary you gather. Church is a scam. Church is a business. Everybody are just gathering people to make money for themselves. All these ideologies are demonic. They are satanic. When the devil wants to take you, the first thing he does is to give to you. You see, the devil does not just take things from people. No. If the devil has not given to you, he cannot take from you. That is the formula. It's not just the devil. That's also the same formula God uses. God will not take from you if he has not given to you. So when God says, pay your tithe, what does it mean? That means give me 1/10 of what I've given to you. That's it. It was because he has given to you. That is why he's asking from you. Are you there? So spirits will not demand when they have not supplied. Are you getting it? So when the devil wants to take you out of the church, the first thing he does is to give you something. And what is that? That is an ideology, a wrong mentality. So with that belief, with that wrong belief system, he can now drive you out of the midst of brethren, such that you will no longer see coming to church as something that is valuable or something that is needed by you. You will have a lot of excuse around not coming to church. It will look justifiable, but you don't know it is the devil that is driving you like a vehicle. There are others who have never been a part of a church before. They don't even know what it means to gather among brethren. Such people are the unchurched ones. They are, you know, there are some who have never attended fellowships and some who have once attended, but the devil has deceived them to make them stop. If you are gathering among brethren and you are not saved, or maybe you are not serious with God, you have more hope than those who do not even gather with brethren, because it will be easy for God to reach out to you than those ones who are not even in fellowship. For instance, if you are coming to church and maybe you are not saved, you are coming to church and you are not even serious with God, for you, it is more easier for God to reach out to you because at least you are in the midst of brethren. So it is more easier for God to reach out to you than those who are not even coming at all, than those who used to come but they have stopped coming, than those who have never, stepped into church before. That's why you see that when the program is going on, suddenly God can send His word, and an altar call will be made, and you see people coming out. Why? God was able to reach out to them because they came to fellowship with brethren. So it is more easier for God to attract those that are around brethren than those who choose to stay far away. And that is the plan of the devil. The agenda of the devil is to keep you far away. And the more farther you move from brethren, the more farther away you move from your salvation. The more farther away you move from your visitation. That's the truth. The more closer you move to brethren, the more closer you move to your salvation. because you cannot be saved until someone preach the gospel to you. So what happens then if you move far away from those that can preach the gospel to you? It means you have closed the door of salvation against yourself. May the Lord help us. That is why crusade is good. And also missionary work is good, because that is God's way of affecting the unchurched. So the unchurched are, referred to as, there are two categories of people that I classify under the unchurched. The first one is those that have never attended church. They have never gathered with brethren. From their onset, they just believe it's nonsense. The second category are those people who have once attended church before, but for one reason or the other, they left church. They just got tired of following God and those people. Now, these two categories, the easiest way to get them, to reach out to them, is not to stay in the four corners of a church. Through crusade, we can reach out to them. Through street program, evangelism outside the walls of the church, missionary journeys. That's how to reach out to the unchurched. There are many Christians who do not see need to go out. So because they are not going out, they are not reaching out. If you don't go out of the four corners of the church building, how will you reach out to the unchurched? I pray the Lord will help us. The Lord will give us strategy for effective evangelism, soul winning, in the name of Jesus. This is the wisdom of God. Don't sell it.